He's back. The Wiz. Anonymous. I'm already recording. So welcome back to the ADickDid podcast. I'm probably quiet. My throat's a little fucked up. I've been sick for a week. But we're going to make it through. We're going to do this episode with style. We're going to do it with class and passion. Because that's what we do. Every week, we're never giving up.
Never ever?
Never ever. Welcome to the motherfucking episode.
Sponsored by T-Mobile Fast Mobile Internet.
I fucking wish. It's a sponsor, not sponsor. It's brought to you by T-Mobile Fast Internet because he has that, but it's absolutely not sponsored by. They have paid us. They have paid us nothing. You hear that, T-Mobile? You've paid us nothing. I'm coming out hot this week. I've been thinking about it.
It hasn't done me wrong so far.
That's good. Before we get into the episode, I was thinking about last week, and there was something you called me on, and I wanted to thank you for it. I wanted to give you special appreciation for the fact that you will call me on the realest shit. Like, even if I don't know what I'm saying, but you call me on it, and you're a real friend for this. We were talking about collectibles, and I think it started with the hats, and then you said the same thing with the bongs, and I'm like, yeah, I have like these hats for collection. And you're like, but they're not, or no, it's the shirts. It was the optic shirts. You're like, yeah, but you wear them. It's not a collectible if you're wearing it. And I'm like, I guess that's a good point. It isn't really a collectible if I'm buying it to use it. I didn't buy it to collect it. Mm-hmm. And then you called me on it with bongs as well. You're like, they're not a collection if you buy them to use them. You're buying it to like use it. And I wanted to say, like, shout out to Anon for being a real homie. Fucking
Did you use the bong?
Not a lot of people fucking call people out and shit. This man knows what real is. What?
Did you use the bong then?
Yeah. Fuck. Is she gonna care if I use her name? I don't give a fuck. Maddie didn't use her bong. She like
That's your personal one right there?
Yeah.
That you bought?
No. No. I'm going to be 100% real. Maddie has saved my life more than I'm willing to admit a lot of times. She actually she went halvesies on my bong when we were together, like the bong that I use daily. This was like a $180 bong. She went halvesies with me on it. She bought me a fucking little $80 green telescope bong because it was a cute little dab rig to use instead of dirtying my bong. She gave me a glow-in-the-dark spiderweb bong, like a little one, for traveling with. She bought herself this, like, pretty sick blue bong and then tried it out, decided she hated it, and she just said I could keep it. And I'm pretty sure that was also, like, a $90 bong. Mm-hmm. And then the other day we were at the dispo getting weed, and she saw these super cute little blue and green ones that have they're like white and clear, but they have like, I want to call them Corona spots. They look like the water, like the drip of like a fucking molecule or kind of. I don't know what to call it.
A water drip?
It's more of like a splash than a water drip, where like the fucking tentacles come out on all the sides. Yeah, they molecules. I think that's what I'd call it. Like, it looks like little blue and like one's blue, has little blue molecules on it, and one has green molecules on it. And they were like $15 a pop. And she was like, yeah, I get it if like neither of us ever use these, but they're kind of cute. You want it? And I was like, honestly, that'd be dope.
$15. Is it a prop?
No, they're real. They're just honestly thin. Like the lady who at the shop even said, like, these are gonna be thin. The bowls are not very big. Like, they're not even like the stem from the bowl piece is one. Mm-hmm. It's just one piece instead of like what?
Does it not come up?
It does come up, but instead of like you just pulling like a regular bowl piece out, you pull the whole stem out because the bowl piece is part of the stem. Yeah. Which I've never really liked those kinds of bongs, but it does hit really well. I will say, as cheap as that bong may have been, as thin as it may be, it hit good because it has two spots for water. It has a top spot and a bottom spot.
Empty, empty.
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, what did you mean it had? Fuck. Should I ask you this on the podcast?
What is it? The
What did you mean the trailer door thing is split?
It's split. It's barn doors.
No fucking way, dude. Are you fucking with me?
Not literally barn doors, but that's how the trailer is. You know how you open it? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Like with the handles, instead of it being from up and down, it has two doors, left, right.
I didn't close it.
You can't.
Oh, okay. So I didn't do the wrong thing by not closing it.
You literally have to take the trailer. You have to pull out the trailer out just to close it, because the doors are folded on the side.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I know exactly what you're talking about now. I felt fucking retarded, dude. I was counting the stacks and shit, and I turned around and I went to like pull the door down, and I just stood there for like two minutes, like, what the fuck? And I was like, am I fucking retarded? Oh, that's fucking funny. Because I even saw the doors when we were outside. I should have fucking known. Oh man, that was silly. That originally was meant to go to you, not the group chat, but I put the in. And I went, fuck, I gotta at least reply to the or someone's gonna ask. Okay, it's...
No one got what you meant.
I mean, that's fine. I didn't really want anyone to understand what I meant. I only wanted you to understand what I meant.
I understood. And
Oh,
I was
man.
like, what is he talking about?
Fuck.
Like, oh, yeah.
I've never had that trailer come before. Or, like, I've never personally had to shut the fucking door on it. Like, yeah. I've never closed with that trailer there, so I've never even knew we had trailers that did that. I feel dumb as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought you did close with the Pepsi one.
I didn't know. Well, I probably did with Seth, and he probably closed to the trailer that night.
Oh.
Like, I've just never had that experience. That was fucking weird. I will for sure never forget that, though. Holy shit, I felt dumb.
I don't know. I think that's what it's called. Barn doors. I don't know.
Like the double swing doors.
Yeah. But now you get what I mean.
Yeah, oh yeah. It makes so much more sense now. I feel dumb that I didn't figure it out on my own. I was looking at the straps. Like, you know how there's straps inside? They had like toe straps on the inside, and I was like thinking to myself, there's no way they close this off with just the straps.
It's like one of those, people who try to fucking fit their shit in their car.
Yeah, and it's too, yeah, it just doesn't fit. Oh god.
But yeah, the mystery solved.
Thank God. That was a difficult one. So welcome to episode 17. This is the intro.
Interesting. I'll add another intro. Apparently she doesn't need a toy.
She already got it.
She has her own toy.
She has her own toy. That's okay.
Apparently never used a dildo.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Why would she say that?
What? I don't know. Why would you say that?
That was.
I think she wants you.
I think she don't mind both of us.
I mean, that's fair, but damn.
That was kind of wild. No one even asked.
Yeah, no one even asked.
We're like, okay. I was like, that was a little hot, but okay.
What a bold fucking statement.
Bold statement.
And
followed by, she doesn't need a toy. She has one.
She doesn't need a toy. She has one, and she's never used a toy, so it must be either a man or fingers. And there's been plenty of times I've been called a toy before, so here we go.
Quite the vibe. She busts out the vibe.
Gotta bust out that mini vibe, the
The
pocket
mini
vibe,
vibe, the
lipstick
pocket vibe.
size vibe. Ugh.
Well, that's the intro.
That's the intro. Welcome to this. The episode topic that I wrote down and have some notes for is called The Hobbyist. Figured we could maybe talk about some of our hobbies we had.
The hobbyist.
The hobbies. I've definitely had a lot of them.
Would our collectibles be hobbyist?
No, because like I think
But
collectible
I
means you
do
can
that out of
just
my.
buy something and collect it. Whereas a hobbyist, I feel like you're putting in effort to get what you get. So like a model car or like I mean I could fucking go down my list, but I feel like I'd be spoiling the episode. But like things that are things that you put effort into, so to speak. Cuz like it doesn't really take a whole lot of effort to like pile up hats.
Mhm.
Like if you buy
But
hat or if you make hats,
what if it takes effort to find a specific hat?
that's called the chase.
Oh,
That's called the chase.
you don't do the chase.
I definitely do the chase. I chase shit all the time. Why do you think I went to eBay for 2 chains?
You did the chase.
God damn. Or well, a pennant and a chain. God damn. Yeah, it's a thing. Uh, I have problems. I have spending problems for sure.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I didn't even write that on my list. But like retail therapy or shopping is probably a hobby for me. No. So I put like resin art because like I like I use that as a hobby to like keep my hands moving, physically demanding without like hurting myself. It
Mhm.
it entertains my ADHD where it's like multiple things at a time to make sure I'm not fucking like zoning out into one project or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's just like one of my I would say hobbies is like art in general. I like to make things with my hands. I like things to be pretty, aesthetically pleasing. So artist is definitely like a hobby I have. I can't call it a career because I don't make money.
But you can.
I mean, I can make money, yeah. Like I could have called automotive a hobby for a really long time, but like once I went into that job and I like got a degree and I like did the shit and I did it as a job, like I wouldn't call automotive a hobby anymore because now I'm at like a quote unquote professional level. Like if someone needed automotive work, like I'm not gonna like half ass it. I'm not gonna hobby that. I'm gonna do it correctly.
What if you make an acrylic chess piece?
What do you mean? What do you?
Acrylic chess set.
Oh, chess. For some reason, I thought you meant chest, and I was like a breastplate, or
Oh,
I was thinking like bulletproof, like not bulletproof, but you know what I mean, like the fucking like a yeah. My
yeah,
bad.
an acrylic.
No, a chess set. Yeah, actually, there are like molds and shit for that. That would be a hella cool thing to do. Is like make like resin molds of chess pieces.
A light up one.
Ooh,
Play chess in the dark.
light up chess would be fire. Put the little LEDs in the bottom. See, that's what I'm talking about. We're creative. We're hobbyists.
I like the glow in the dark one.
Ooh, fuck
Make it
yes,
glow
glow
in
in
the
the
dark.
dark.
Just put on the dark light and then take a little quick video of it. And oof.
Glow in the dark chess. Fuck yeah.
Optic sponsored by Razer.
They are. Optic is sponsored by Razer. They're also sponsored by Jack Links.
Is that the meat?
Yeah. Beef jerky.
Do they actually eat that while they play?
I highly doubt
It's
it.
kind of greasy, right?
I've seen
Grease fingers.
I've
Maybe
seen some
makes
of
it
the
play
hella
better.
fancy places these people eat, and I highly doubt they're eating Jack Links while they play.
You don't think Jacqueline's that good? They're pretty expensive.
They're good, but I don't think they're like nah. I think they have them as a sponsor to have a sponsor to be like completely honest.
You never see them eat it?
I can't say I have. I
Have you
cannot say I
eaten it?
have. Have I eaten Jack Links?
Yeah.
They're good. They're pretty good.
But
I've
are you like a solid eater of Jacqueline's? Or
uh
you just get it like once in a blue moon?
I don't prefer Jack Links as a brand.
Mm.
Uh, I think they're okay. They're pretty good. But personally, I like Country Archer. Country Archer jerky is like hella tender. The meat is so flavorful, and it kind of like pulls apart with your tongue as you eat it.
Mm.
And it's like, oh my god, my tongue is getting fucking wet thinking about it. But yeah, I wouldn't eat jerky while playing games though, unless I had like
Gloves on.
not even gloves, but like
Tongs.
I've done it with chopsticks. Not Jack Links specifically, but like I've had a bag of Doritos in front of me and I've like been playing and then I'll like if I die I pick up my chopsticks and I eat some fucking chips.
Mm. That's that's a good idea.
Chopsticks save lives, dude. um,
All right, back on topic. Hobbies.
yeah. Like for like from my perspective, I'd say you're probably like an automotive hobbyist. Like you do that shit.
Yeah, I could do that shit, but not like not like for money. Well, sometimes when my brother asks me to help him with some shit,
Yeah.
yeah, he'll pay me whatever. But I'm not out there searching
For
shit.
jobs, yeah.
Yeah, searching to fix fucking someone's shit.
And that's what I think like the difference between like a hobby and like you do it for fun versus like trying to like
Mm-hmm.
make something. I'm actually gonna look it up. Definition of a hobby.
I mean, I would rather do it for my own shit. Definitely.
Yeah.
Like learn all this shit just for personal use, you know?
That's kind of how I am. I like to learn a lot of stuff just so I have the knowledge in case I need to use it.
Mm.
Like hobby, an activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure.
Oh.
Archaic definition is a small horse or pony.
What?
Historically, an early
That's what it
type of
used to be?
bicycle without pedals. What?
That was a hobbyist.
No, a hobby.
A hobby used to be a bike with pedals.
A hobby, historical, an early type of bicycle without pedals, propelled by pushing the feet against the ground. So a motorcycle?
A motorcycle's a hobbyist?
Just a hobby.
I mean,
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, but
But
that's
the
what it was back in the days, right?
yeah, that's a historical or like an archaic fact. The current definition or like what we use today is like a leisure activity, pastime, activity done regularly in one's leisure time for pleasure. Okay. Her her
Goddamn hobbyist.
her hobbies are reading and gardening.
Goddamn.
I fucking so like for you maybe even anime. Yeah, anime.
But that goes into my collections.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying you can't collect things that you have a hobby of.
Yeah. That'd be both.
I think that could be both, yeah. Like I definitely have like what's one where I have both? So like I mentioned Legos was one. Like I had a hobby where I would like consistently try to find Lego sets and like finish them and I'd keep them around as if they were like a collectible or like a display piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely think that kind of like that's one that's like a good example of both. It's a hobby and a collectible.
Uh-huh. I don't know what else I have. What would my music be? Hobbyist?
Oh,
Right?
definitely. Yeah.
Hobbyist.
Well, man, you're on the brink. I definitely think you could pass into professional quickly with some passion and
With some passion and effort.
motivation and effort, yeah. Cuz like
Ooh.
even when you're not it doesn't like I don't know, I guess I can't say how much effort you're putting in, but sometimes from my perspective it feels like you just got that shit on lock.
Mm. I guess that could be from a hobby too.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it
To a job.
hobby to a career.
A hobby to a jobby.
Hobby to a jobby. But yeah, I've had like stupid hobbies. I've had like the model cars I did for a little bit, Legos, lots of working with wood. For some reason, I've spent a lot of time like just doing woodworking stuff, building boxes, tables, desks. Uh, Me and my dad built a shed in my grandma's yard. Like, I'm pretty good with the woodwork. Um,
Have you ever like burnt like like a design on the wood?
I haven't done like wood burning for design work. No. I do have a big ass like flamethrower. It's not a flamethrower, but it throws flames. It sticks into a fucking propane tank, and I can like blast fire to make things look like burnt, and it's pretty dope. But I've never tried like
Oh, just
design.
like the that burnt look.
Yeah, but I haven't done a design yet. Actually, it would be cool to do like a design of like put like a bunch of little tiny metal plates down on a piece of wood or something, in like a sick '80s like geometrical design, and then fucking burn over it. So when you pull the metal pieces away, it's like the cutouts. That would look fucking fire, actually.
Uh,
If you're picking up what I'm putting down, like a
yeah,
stencil almost.
yeah. Fuck.
Did a lot of did a little bit of welding, metallurgy. Uh,
I already forgot all my welding. I
you
kind of want to get into that.
you definitely need to get into welding. Welding is fun.
Or I need to just quit everything and just change people's oil.
God damn, that's depressing.
I'll be the oil guy.
You'll be the oil guy.
I'm a fucking oil can Henry.
That's low on the fucking totem pole, boy.
Don't you think that'd be easy though, having a one of those businesses?
Yeah, it would be really easy to just run like an oil change shop because like even if people called in or like you had like staffing issues, like oil changes are so easy anyone can do them.
I'm definitely gonna do that shit myself. Fucking they calling in, I'm fucking coming in, fucking changing the oil.
Yep.
I feel like that's a good that's a good little thing
Side
to
hustle.
run. Yeah.
Definitely a solid side hustle.
I would at least do that for other people if they're looking for oil changes. That's one thing I would do. Unless they're nah, because there is those fucking shitty cars, the newer cars.
Yeah.
You know, like I told you with the Toyota Corolla, the transmission oil's all on. You had to fucking take out the tire.
Yeah, it's
Before
fucked.
you know it. That's the CVT shit.
There's so many fucking like ridiculously intricate, stupid shit about cars nowadays. It used to
Hmm.
be so simple, but like nowadays you can't even check the oil in most cars. They're getting rid of dipsticks.
Really?
They started getting
Oh yeah, that's electronic right now, right?
Yeah, they started getting rid of fucking transmission dipsticks in like the mid 2000s, I'd say, like 2005, 2010. And
Yeah,
then
because that Corolla didn't even have a dipstick.
it doesn't. It has like a hole in the side, right, that you check.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then
because I wanted to check the dipstick. Or I was gonna put the the oil in the dipstick.
yeah. Nope. Can't do it anymore. You got to do
You
that side
can't do
pump
that.
shit.
I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it's
And
fucking ridiculous.
now I have to fucking see how much quartz came out of it.
That is another thing, yeah, that's like really irritating. It's like trying to gauge how much shit you pulled out.
Hmm.
Man, that shit was a nightmare. I'm so glad I don't work in automotive anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that unless I wouldn't do any of those jobs unless it's for myself or family or people that I know.
Yeah, like that's kind of what happened to me. Was like I did it for long enough to realize I'm putting that on a friends and family program. Everything else can fuck off.
Mm. Cause I could do brakes, rotors, mm, radiator shit, transmission, spark plugs. At least the simple shit, you know.
Yeah, the basic maintenance.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Oil filter change.
dude. Speaking of weird car shit, I was checking my spark plug wires the other day,
Hmm.
like maybe a week ago, And because like it was saying it had a misfire, and I'm like, if it has a misfire, the wire probably wiggled off because I just changed these spark plugs. And if I did it a little weak, then I did it a little weak, whatever. I go in and I go to check it, and sure enough, it doesn't look like that spark plug was connected all the way. So I like push the fucking plug in, and I go to check the one next to it, and the wire just pulls right the fuck out of the boot. Came right out, and I'm like, and that's not the one that had the misfire? And I was confused as fuck, and then I put it back in. I just slid the wire back in, put the boot on, like I didn't fucking crimp nothing. I didn't do anything fucking fancy or professional. I just slammed that shit back on the spark plug. No misfires.
Yeah, it works just fine.
It works just fine.
Huh. Don't know if that's cool or shitty.
It's both. It's definitely one of those. It's both. It's cool as fuck that it will work doing that, but it's shitty that like I'm too broke to put spark plug wires on my shit.
I'm sure you could get some decent ones on Amazon.
Amazon.
Oh, do you have a scanner, Kamara?
Yeah, I do.
I need that. I'm pretty positive I need fucking new spark plugs, but still.
It's in my car as far as I know. So just remind me tomorrow.
I'll send you a message.
No.
It's in your car?
Yeah, I think it's already in my car. So just.
Oh shit! I should have just fucking asked you right there. I'm pretty positive it's the spark plug.
So I got a joint, quote unquote, from Jeff today. He goes, one of our regulars came in and gave us a bunch of joints. And he goes, I'll give you one. And I'm like, oh, sick, thanks. They're rolled in cigarettes.
No.
It's rolled.
I thought it was like from the dispo and shit.
That's what I was hoping for too. But this is rolled in a fucking cigarette tube. And I'm like, not sure if there's actually weed in this. Or tobacco.
Laced?
Or that fucking. Yeah, that's another thing. I was like, I'm wondering if it's laced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking unpack this cigarette tube. I'm going to sniff that weed a little bit.
Put it in a bong?
And then I'm going to put it in a bong.
What if that kills you?
And then we're going to find out on this episode if it's laced. Why not, right? Risk it all.
Why, you think they just put it in the paper? No. They dipped it.
What do you mean they dipped it?
They dipped it.
They dipped it?
They dipped it.
I don't know what you mean by they dipped it.
They dipped it?
What is
You
that?
know what that is?
Nah, dog.
When they dip the whole, like, yeah, you probably don't.
No, I'm telling you, I don't know.
When they dip it in whatever they lace it in.
Oh, because it just absorbs into it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, nah. Okay, that makes sense, but I never heard that term before.
I don't know how possible that is. I don't think it's very likely, but you never know.
I believe anything's possible.
We're gonna see on the camera who laced you.
Dude, this is gonna be wild.
Jeffrey did. We're gonna fire Jeffrey.
Honestly, like, is this even weed?
Does it look nasty?
It looks, well, I barely have any out of it, so I'm, like, trying to weasel it out without fucking the tube up. I don't know why I'm trying to not fuck the tube up. But
Oh, you're gonna rip it off anyways.
yeah. Fuck it, right? Put it in the bowl. Like, why not? People do fucking drugs all the fucking time. And I'm doing one unwillingly. Or unknowingly, sorry. Completely willingly. Unknowingly. This may just be weed.
Unknowingly, unwillingly. Same shit.
But yeah, how's your week been? Tell me about your life.
Same shit.
The fuck? Tell the people who haven't heard every episode of this podcast.
It's Anon. They're not supposed to know. It's Anon stuff.
God damn it.
Anon stuff.
Damn it.
The less they know, the better.
You need to like open up.
No.
Not even a little bit?
Never.
Come on.
Closing down.
You're closing down.
closing down shop.
Yeah.
I do really need to do some paperwork, so I'll open up about that.
You're gonna open up about some paperwork? What the
Some
fuck?
paperwork.
You gotta do
So
paperwork?
if you guys didn't know, the term paperwork stems from a guy from work who every 30 minutes does paperwork in his office, which is taking a shit.
In the bathroom.
That's literally his office.
The bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Yep.
That's his office. We call it his office, where he goes do paperwork.
Yep, we call it
30 minutes.
We call it blank blank's office. He goes in there. He does like
He does hard paperwork.
He does like 80% of a rack and then does like 120% of paperwork.
He'll leave like a layer and then go do paperwork. Like if he couldn't do that last layer.
So like I'm gonna be real. Half this weed looked hella fucking clean, and half of it looks like not hella clean.
Like dirt?
Like maybe stale. I don't know if I'd say dirt. Like probably older weed.
That's probably like that's all shake. It's definitely shake. Lower quality shake.
Probably, yeah.
That had seeds in it.
It definitely had a seed in it. I found one seed.
Really? Pop it in the ground.
No, I'm about to smoke that shit. You don't know the seeds have extra shit?
No, I thought that should give you headache.
The seed's full of nutrients.
For real?
No, I have no fucking idea.
Does it actually give you headaches?
Probably. If a more knowledgeable individual knows, please let us know in the comments, because I have no fucking idea.
I just heard that. I just don't know if it's true. It probably just gives you a headache because it's fucking just raw material just burning without anything.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like fucking like a stoner who doesn't smoke cigarettes smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. Or like if you burned a fucking, like if you were someone who doesn't smoke regularly and then you decided to like smoke lavender and herbs with your friends. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Lavender and herbs.
You don't know people that just smoke like fucking sage?
I've seen that. They're selling that on TikTok shop.
It's such a fucking like stoner, not stoner. It's such a fucking witchy bitch thing to do.
Is it?
Yeah. Emo
like
witchy bitches always smoke fucking sage or some shit.
Do they smoke the rose petals too?
I think so, yeah.
You see, was it you who had that rose petal?
I did have a joint that was wrapped in rose petals, yeah. It was fire. It was good shit. It was smooth. They suck because they're terrible at fucking, they burn fucking crooked as shit. But it was smooth.
Yeah, because I don't think it has the little layers like paper does.
All right, let's find out if I died on
it. You'd be like, I gotta go. Got an ambulance.
I'm gonna pull a boatman and be like, yeah, I took the wrong meds.
Mystery med. Mystery med.
I'm gonna be honest. That tasted like it had something else in it other than weed. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I never tasted a weed that tasted like that. So what I'm gonna do is.
Have you ever eaten, or no? Have you ever smoked old weed?
Yeah.
You know what it tastes like?
Yeah. I've smoked some old ass, stale ass weed.
That's not old ass, stale ass. What if it's moldy weed?
I don't know what it is.
It could be moldy weed.
I'm gonna take one more hit and then I'm gonna set this to the side and find out what happens.
It's like I need to make sure.
We're in the lab today.
You're in the lab. This is social. This is a test. You're the lab rat today.
I guess. I suppose I am. I'm the lab rat every day. Oh,
You're the hobbyist.
Watch my fucking phone turn like into fire or something in front of me.
The phone.
Or whatever. Like I'm picking up a fucking pen or something and all of a sudden it's a fucking squirrel. What are these drugs gonna do to me?
That'd be cool. If it turns into a squirrel. A snake? Jake the snake?
Jake the The wrestler?
Is that a wrestler?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
My grandpa used to call me that, Jake the Snake. I don't know if it was because of the wrestler or not. Probably was.
I think that was just a thing.
It definitely, like the Jake from State Farm thing. It's just kind of evolved.
Jake from State Farm. He booted him out.
I'm so fucking tired of Jake from State Farm. Like the fuck being called that. That's like one of the nicknames I get called all the
People call you Jake from State Farm.
Every mother I've ever met. Every mother.
Is it like one of those like mom jokes?
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be like a shitty cringe mom joke, or like even dads make it. Fucking, like a lot of people my age also make it.
But that's not even funny.
It's not.
State Farm.
It's not funny at all. People think they're funny and they're not.
I can't find me calling someone that just from a fucking commercial. Like it doesn't do anything.
Say that one more time.
I can literally. Yeah, I can't find it funny because it's just the guy from a commercial. There's nothing that ties you to it other than your name.
It's absolutely fucking childish. It's just childish. It's like when fucking, that's how I feel when fucking Chris walked up to you and he called you Edgar or whatever. I'm like, I just don't find it fucking funny. Like I get where he's coming from.
I mean, Edgar is actually like a thing though.
Okay.
That's a whole thing. That's not like just a commercial and you call everyone as Jake from State Farm.
That's fair.
Edgar's pretty much considered the whole Edgar cut thingy. That's all.
Is it from a movie? Did it start somewhere?
You gotta search that up.
I am. Where did the Edgar haircut come from originally? The hairstyle is associated with Mexican taku-ache aesthetic. Taku-ache? Taku-ache? Taquache?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking trying to pronounce it from a different language. It's Spanish. Say that again.
Taquache.
Taquache. Is that better?
Yeah.
Taquache. Okay. Aesthetic, as well as having been found to have similarities to the hairstyles from the I gotta click on it. Jumano tribe.
Jumano.
Yeah, the Jumanos were a tribe or several tribes who inhabited a large area of western Texas, New Mexico, and northern Mexico, especially near the Juanata de los Rios region. With its large settled indigenous population, they lived in the Big Bend area in the mountain and basin region. Okay. Learning a lot today. Also, other known aspect of the Edgar haircut is the slang word "cuh." Cuh. Did I say that wrong?
No.
Oh.
You can. There's no way you could get that one wrong.
Oh, okay. I was like, I was gonna say if I said that wrong, I need to learn.
I thought I was gonna say the whole catchphrase.
Oh, what's the whole catchphrase?
Nokemaka.
Say that one more time.
Nokemaka.
Oh, okay.
So that the quache that's I don't know if you ever seen the Mexicans with they would have the Edgar haircut and they would have their Chevy trucks like lowered or whatever.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
That's that's a that's a tequache. And this the phrase no quemaca is like saying like like your truck doesn't even burn out.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking "cuh" had something to do with the haircut.
No,
Like, don't fuck with my cut,
cuz just
G.
no,
Fuck.
no,
Okay.
yeah, cuz just literally what it sounds like. What would you guess it?
Oh, like cousin.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense now.
yeah, it'd be cousin or like I guess like it changed like into like brother.
But like the slang for cuz or cousin, cuh.
Yeah,
Okay, that
yeah.
makes sense. I appreciate you explaining that to me. That's actually really interesting information. Thank you.
I don't think you'd use that information, but
Hey, I just like learning, honestly. Uh,
least now you know what they are.
the origin for the name Edgar is unconfirmed, although it is unusually attributed to having being named after former Seattle Mariners player Edgar Martinez.
Let's go, Edgar Martinez.
Does this guy have the Edgar though? That's the question.
He better have that Edgar.
I only see him in fucking with a no. He does not look like Andy Edgar.
He didn't. You don't look like an Edgar. He doesn't have the cut.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Well, it's unconfirmed that it has anything to do with him, so that's probably why.
That's definitely not confirmed.
We can unconfirm that right now.
We could probably unconfirm that. He doesn't even have a mullet.
Oh, not even a mullet? No,
Not
yeah, he
even a
had like
mullet.
curly hair. It looked like.
Yeah, but that's not the Edgar cut. It's kind of like with Lil Boosie. They call it the Boosie fade.
Oh, I okay. So I've heard that the little Boosie fade. I've heard that, but I haven't heard the Edgar thing. That's really funny to me. Lil Boosie. How do you spell it? Oh,
Boosie.
what a fucking way to spell that. I'm sorry, but I would call that the Edgar.
The Boosie fade?
Yeah.
What would you call that the Edgar? That's like the lesbian cut.
Maybe I'm just like rude or racist even, but like this guy looks like an Edgar to me.
No, it doesn't. Looks
His
like a
name's
lesbian cut.
okay, that too. Or like the
Tight
oh,
cut.
what's the fucking the movie though that has to do with the woman who went into the military and pretending to be a man? The GI Jane. It's the fucking GI Jane.
G.I. Jane.
The GI Jane sounds fire though. I don't think we should give him that credit. The little Boosie fade. That got me fucked up.
Oh, Boosie fade. What other would you name? I don't know if there's any other. I don't know whether. I think those are the only names I know for haircuts.
I'm trying to think if there's any like I can't think of any that come from like my white ass culture either.
Mm, like anything or haircuts?
I'm sure there's something, but like this is gonna sound so out of pocket for a little white boy to say, but everything in our country came from something else. Like nothing here was original. Nothing. other than shitty work ethic and fat people. Like, so whenever I see like a trend or whatever and it's a bunch of white people doing it, I'm like, what culture did that stem from? Because I know no white kid came up with that shit. I know what our thing is. Our thing is stand-up comedies.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I would call that like the white people. I would call that the white people. Stand-up comedies. I'm not saying stand-up comics are best, or I'm not saying white stand-up comics are best, because like Cat Williams is legendary. Fucking Fluffy, legendary. But I feel like that's maybe something that started here,
I mean,
which would fall in line with shitty work ethic. People who just want to sit at home and write jokes, and then, no, I'm kidding. That's hard. It's harder than it looks. Um, no, but
you guys probably invented tanning.
maybe you might be right with that one. Oh, the
Trump.
Trump, the Trump. Yeah, we
Trump.
have that. We definitely have the
Yeah,
Trump.
the Trump.
Oh my god.
Like how we got that same time.
Holy shit, yeah.
The Trump.
Cause like even with it'd be the shitty orange fucking spray tan and the comb
Blonde
over
hair.
toupee. Like that
Is
shit.
that a toupee? That's
It's
not really
got
his hair.
it's got to be a toupee, bro. I don't
No,
believe that's his hair.
I think he paid for the hair surgery, hair
Oh, that
transplant.
hair follicle, whatever. Oh shit! If I had that kind of money, I would too.
I'd
That's
just
actually
be a Michael.
you'd be a what?
A Michael.
What does that mean? Oh, you'd
Just
go
go.
bald?
Yeah.
I thought about that. I'm
I
gonna be
don't
honest.
know.
I stress the fuck out about my hair. I was telling Chris, I I rarely get vulnerable with Chris, but I told him something I wish I hadn't because like I don't like giving people insight into my life that is like I don't know jarring to me. But like
Yeah, man.
there are two things I'm very self conscious about. One I will never speak about on this podcast. The other one is like my hair was like I could feel it thick in the back. Like it felt good in the back, but like right in that male pattern baldness area where it's like the top of your head started feeling thin. Like like actively thinner than the back. Like I could scoop my hair from my front to my back and I could feel where it like changes in thickness, and that shit stressed me the fuck out. And I asked my grandma, who's a hairdresser. She was like cutting my hair one day, and I asked her about it because it was freaking me out. And like you could tell by the way she was giving me answers, she was trying to make me feel good. But yeah, it's definitely getting thin.
Mm, that's terrible. You're gonna have to be bald with a beanie.
Bald with a beanie. Oh no.
No, you're definitely gonna be Eminem.
But yeah, like the thing I was telling Chris is like it pisses me off how my hair won't grow anymore. Cause like in middle school, my hair grew like over my shoulders really quickly. Like it would
Mm-hmm.
grow all the way down to my shoulders in like a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
And I I had girls follow me home from school like petting my hair because I had like really nice hair. People like the fucking girls in the lunch line, they'd like sit there and be like, "We're just gonna play with your hair," and I'm like, I don't care.
Just
It's
randomly.
yeah, 100% randomly. I don't know these people. They just fucking walk up to me and be like, "You have really nice hair," and they'd play with it. It's weird.
I think they. I think that's probably just that school.
I don't know, dog. And then like, uh, where am I going with this? So like, as I got into high school, my hair was still growing pretty fucking well. Like I think over one Christmas break, my hair went from like just under my ears to my shoulders,
Mm.
and then like, I don't know if you remember when I started working at Bottle Drop, but I used to have long hair. It used to like I used to push it back in my hat, remember? Because it would
Mm.
go over my eyes.
Mm.
Do you not remember?
I don't think so.
I'll if I can find a picture, I'll send it to you. But
I never remember Bowman.
I had like really nice long hair for a while, and then in the last like year I've been at Bottle Drop, my hair's been getting thin.
Mm.
I'm not blaming Bottle Drop. It's just that's the time frame.
The time.
Yeah. Let me see if I can fucking find a. So like my hair being pushed back in that photo is not very helpful. I haven't had my hair like Chris long in a while. Probably high school is the last time I had it as long as Chris does. But like, man, this is such a weird fucking picture. How do I send this to you?
You think he'd get mad if you steal his haircut?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I thought, fuck. I'm gonna put this on the podcast. I genuinely thought about doing things like that just to see how long it would take before he said something about it, and then like
Slowly wears because his type of clothes and stuff.
yeah, like I already kind of feel like I have similar style with him. Like I think I told you this. I already used to dress up like really nice when I worked at Fred Meyer's. And every now and then he'll come in dressed like pretty nice. I feel like outside of work he'd rather be dressed nice than the way he dresses at work. But like the chain thing, I probably didn't start wearing chains until after I noticed he wore them. Not that he influenced me to, but
Why do you look so short in that picture?
I don't know, dude. It's a weird picture, right?
You look so short. Is it from long ago or is it recent?
It's like
Or
within oh yeah,
since you like started, right?
let me look at the date stamp on it. What the fuck? Or not. Give me one second. Swoop. Slide.
Chilling like a villain.
What the fuck? Where the fuck did the details button go? That picture was taken May 28th, 2022.
I can make you a sticker.
You're gonna make my face a sticker? Or what? I'm confused. What? Did I hear you right?
I'm checking. It's not letting. Not letting. What is it doing?
It was like the worst time where I needed to blow my nose. Um. So you're gonna make a sticker out of me?
Why did you do that?
Are you gonna what? What?
That's just funny.
Did I not hear you right? What? My guy. Image.
Just check your phone.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You should. You should stick those on everything at work. And be like, he's watching you. Oh my god, that is fucking hilarious. Is that an actual sticker?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh fuck. You need a sticker printer if you don't have one.
Sticker printer on dip. Just stick that in random places.
That would be fucking hilarious. Put it on the inside of the safe for the next time Chris opens the door.
I'll do that whenever I leave.
Oh fuck. I think we're what?
Should we leave after Texas?
Ooh. That would be fucking hilarious. We get our tax return, we're just like deuces.
Deuces. Got
Nah.
a month. Got a month. I did it.
So we're about almost an hour in. Should we do some Am I the Assholes?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Da, 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 da.
Everyone's favorite segment. Am I The
The asshole.
asshole.
And then we need to
Yeah, you
the
gotta
little
put it in.
fucking drums.
I like it better when we improvise the sounds for some reason. But we definitely should put like actual sounds in at some point.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Like we start fucking doing the whole "it's the am I the asshole" thing, and then just like sick ass fucking beat drops in. Uh,
I'll play an NFL song.
oh my god. I was Did you send me the video of the NFL thing, or did I just come across it? I came across a whoa, slow down. Those drugs are kicking in. I what the fuck just happened to my brain? Am I on drugs?
You're on the marijuana.
I came across the NFL songs. There was a video where it was like the two different, not ESPN, but the two different sports channels, like going back and forth with how intense their fucking songs were. And this guy was doing like impersonations of them. He's sitting at his fucking keyboard and he's like acting dramatic as they do the beat, and it's like really fucking funny. Did you send me that?
I sent you some today.
I feel like you're the one who sent me that.
On TikTok?
Oh, I think it was Instagram.
No, I sent you the talking fish today.
Oh, the talking fish.
On TikTok. I sent you the talking fish.
I don't know if I should open it on the podcast, so I'll wait.
You should open it on your own or after.
All right.
Dead Zone.
He's killing it. He's killing it. Man.
Am I the asshole?
Yo, would I be the asshole if I kick my niece out for not following house rules?
No.
Nope. It's your house, your motherfucking rules. Within reason. Within reason. Obviously, you can't like fucking force people into slavery or like make up rules that don't make no fucking sense. But like if you have basic ass rules which are like clean up after yourself, like don't leave a mess behind, pay rent, like regular basic living rules, like absolutely not. If they're being disrespectful to you and like abusing your comfort with them, then absolutely kick them out. Some people.
What if they're under the age of 18? You kick out the kids?
Well, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, no, obviously, I wouldn't. You can't kick out underage people if they don't have a job. They have nothing going for them. Like you got
But
to.
it's just their niece, right?
Yeah,
It's not really their kid. So
that's true.
it's
I
not
have.
really,
I have an
it's their
oddly.
responsibility.
I have an oddly realistic experience with this.
Mhm.
So I've had this happen twice. I let a girl. Well, okay, one time I let a girl stay with me, and
Of relative?
no, just this like hot redhead. She got I just got out of my long ass 4 year long relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and I had moved back to Oregon. We were started hanging out. We were getting to know each other. She got kicked out of the apartment she was staying in. So I said, hey, you can come stay with me for a couple of weeks until you figure something out. And like when it turned from you can stay a couple weeks to if you're gonna stay longer than a couple weeks, you need to like pay bills. And like I didn't realize how strict you got to be on people, but like if you're not getting paid your money, you got to kick people out. And like I had a moment where I actually had to like I'm not proud of it, but I physically picked this person up and I removed her from my house. And it was not easy. It was not like a clean fucking pick up and drop out. Obviously, there was some not good shit that happened there. I didn't fucking beat her. I didn't give her a black eye. I didn't hit her at all. But I definitely like had to use like a little bit of physical
Force.
reinforcement. Yeah, and it's like if anything ever gets to that point, I don't like that. That
Why
that
did she not want to leave or what?
she didn't want to pay rent. Like she didn't want to do shit. Yeah. Okay, it's not that she didn't want to pay rent. It's that she wanted to make excuses for herself. She wanted to make like this and that and like all these different like intentional excuses to get out of doing something very basic. And like, and I'm not gonna say she had an easy time. She definitely had her struggles. She definitely had like the issues she had at or like we have at work. Like she had her own shit. I'm not gonna say like it was easy for her to do that. Uh, but but
Finance
in
needed to get paid.
fucking perspective, right? Like I
I mean,
disciplined.
I'm sure she was eating your food.
Mm, kind of not. But like, so she tried to do the thing that I've noticed people do where they try to like pay things back with other things. And it's like, I'm sorry, but like paying me back with something other than bills is not paying me back. I need the money to go to this. Like, A needs to go to A, B needs to go to B. And like, oh, so
Hey,
like,
if you're giving me pussy, stay as long as you want.
yeah, and that was another thing. We were fucking for a while and then we weren't fucking for a while. So like, that was definitely a frustrating thing for me to deal with. But, um, what was I gonna say? Oh, in like retrospect or like perspective of this has been years past, right?
Mm.
This girl has now turned her life around. She went and lived with some friends in Pennsylvania, and they were equipped to like parent her, so to speak. Like they were equipped to help her grow up and like figure her shit out. Because obviously her parents had done a poor job raising her. She had like a lot of issues going on in her mental life. She didn't know how to take care of herself. And me being someone who just got out of a relationship that didn't necessarily take care of me, but like being in like a codependent situation where you have like you can rely on someone else to at least get like some of this shit done. Like it
Mm.
turned from me having that to I'm depending entirely on myself. So like I was kind of stressed out that I went from kind of relying on someone else to now I'm completely taking care of someone else. And that really fucked me up. Like I clearly was not ready to be a father. I'm still clearly not ready to be a father, but
Father?
yeah. But that's what kind of like metaphorically it turns into. You turn into a
Yeah,
parent.
taking care of someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you turn into a parent for these people. And it's like it's not to be disrespectful or rude. That's just like the fact of the matter. Like I've had friends that even say it to me. They'll like tell me from their perspective that I have basically had to parent them because they just didn't have that.
Mm.
And I'm not like by no means am I a parent, but I'm a very like you see that I'll justify my bullshit and I'll fuck around a lot, but I am actually a very disciplined human being. I'm like very strict and to the point. So like as an example with the whole T5 incident and Chris and him saying like no one outranks me in my building. It's like none of it had to do with the ranking thing. It's just I was just trying to do the right thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how do I use that as an example? I had it in my head, it was all working, and then I fucking fell apart. Um, it's like I'm just so like wired to do things like I guess correctly, like perfectionism. That's why I get so angry at like Alex when we're playing Halo and he's on C and we're on A. Like it's never been out of anger or like frustration. It's more or less like if I have it figured out in my head, I don't understand why other people don't have it figured out in their heads. And that's definitely some like ego trip crazy shit I got going on in my head.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably just do my own thing. Like, wouldn't ask someone else's opinion. Just do it.
What do you mean? Can you break that down for me a little?
Like, just do it instead of just ask, or pretty much saying like, do what, do what you would do
Oh, instead of like, oh,
instead of asking them.
bro, you just
Well,
fucking
if you know it's the right thing.
yeah, no, you just fucking blew my fucking mind. No, you make an excellent point. If I know what the right thing to do is, why am I asking for justification or why am I asking for fucking clarification? I should just do it.
Mm.
Bro, that's actually really like I needed that. Thank you. That's hey, and that's Anon's thought for thought.
Thought for
We
thought.
need one of those every episode.
Just do it.
We missed one last episode, but that was the one. That was good. That was a good one. If you know the right thing to do, why are you asking for clarification? Just do it.
Just do it.
That is smart. I think I've always been afraid I'm doing things wrong. I've been told I do things wrong by a lot of people. So I think that's where that stems from. Is like even
bonus thought for thought.
ooh.
God damn it! I can't just forget it already. I was gonna say bonus thought for thought. It's better to get it wrong than to not do it at all. Because then
You
from that one, you're gonna learn.
yeah. No, you're right. Cuz at least you're learning and having the experience of fucking up and then you'll learn not to fuck up again.
Yeah.
God damn, you're a fucking ooh. That's the one. That's why we got two because we didn't get one last week. Now we got that was fucking perfect. I needed that. Thank you.
Second thought for thought.
That was a good thought for thought.
That was the bonus one.
That bonus thought for thought was fire.
Yeah.
That one am I the asshole stemmed into like
10 more minutes.
yeah, 10 more minutes fucking for real, dude. Let's do like two more am I the assholes.
Three.
Three more? Am I the asshole for assuming my baby could come to a Super Bowl party?
Wait. Depends who's hosting it. Because if it's like a family, like house party thingy, you're not an asshole. If
Oh,
it's literally a fucking actual like fucking party,
for some reason, by the way this is written, I feel like I know these people. And they even said they're on the West Coast. Wife and I, late 20s, got invited to a Super Bowl party yesterday. We have a 15-month-old. I assumed with the invite our kid was invited to. It was a text invite saying this is happening at this time and this place, no other details. In my history of going to Super Bowl parties, they've always been family friendly, so I didn't think twice about bringing my kids to my buddy's house. We're on the West Coast and it's over by 8, so it's a day thing and not really a late night. Apparently my kid was not invited and my buddy who hosted wasn't happy he was brought over. We had a discussion that turned into an argument and we left. He never mentioned no kids, but am I the asshole for assuming he could come?
I'm like, not really.
No.
You're just unprepared.
Yeah, you were just unprepared.
He should have asked.
Yeah, I think okay. I definitely think
he should have asked, but the other guy should have at least told him.
Yeah, like if you know your friend has a kid, like why the fuck would you expect them to like? Yeah, that's okay. I just think that's a full-on miscommunication. I don't think anyone's necessarily an asshole, until it turns into like an argument and all that. But like, you could have easily been like, "Hey, come from here to here. We're probably going to be like smoking weed and doing shit. I wouldn't bring your kid."
Yeah, but
like,
why they even had to argue though? He could have saw the party's not family friendly and be like, okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good point too.
Hi to his friend, bye to his friend.
Yeah. Okay. Am I the asshole because I told my boyfriend not to chop raw meat and raw vegetables together?
No.
My
No. No.
No?
No.
No.
Why would you unless you're cooking it in a wok together? That's okay, I think. Personally.
He was making us breakfast. You want me to read it?
If he was making a salad separately and cooking the raw meat, that's kind of nasty. What do you think? Read.
I read it and I definitely think the guy is the asshole, not the girl. My boyfriend was making us breakfast and I walked into the kitchen and saw him chopping veggies that were going to eat raw on the same board as raw meat with the same knife. I said, "Oh my God, are those vegetables with raw meat?" Honestly, just shocked. He blew up on me, slamming everything down, saying I'm overreacting and was speaking to him like a toddler, and that he's never been sick from it. I explained I've had food poisoning before, and just because it hadn't happened doesn't mean it won't happen. He continued to blow up on me, cussing and telling me it was going to be a million dishes and to just do it myself if I can cook better. I genuinely thought everyone knew not to mix raw meat with veggies, and I don't think I'm overreacting by being, or I don't think I'm overreacting by being grossed out or by calling him out. But feel free to tell me if I'm missing something.
I mean, she could also not eat it.
Yeah, I don't think you're the asshole.
I still think it's pretty nasty though.
I wouldn't have started with, "Oh my God, are those veggies and raw meat?" Because like coming from someone with mental illness, like that comes off as an aggressive comment. Like that comes off as like you're trying to put me down. But like if they've been in a relationship while, she should know how he reacts to these things. I uh I would have probably entered that situation by just going up and being like kindly saying, "Hey, I don't want to like start anything, but like this can cause problems. Is there any way we can like adjust this situation and like have a conversation with them?" But that's just me. Like I don't think anyone's necessarily an asshole. I just think it could have been handled better.
Mm-hmm. So you think that's
The guy, oh, sorry, the guy is definitely an asshole for blowing up on his girlfriend. If you can't take constructive criticism, you shouldn't have a relationship.
I still think that's nasty.
It's gross, and he should not have been doing that. But like, yeah.
To each their own.
Um, all right. Since we're reading these out, I'm only gonna do one more. Am I the asshole for not forgiving my brother after he got sober?
Mm, for not forgiving?
Yeah.
I mean, did they obviously they didn't earn it back.
Yeah, there's got to be something there. It's like not like being sober is not enough to forgive someone. Like they got to do something to make up for their poor decisions they made towards you. And it looks like from this
And that
long ass post that I don't want to read the whole thing of.
and that's your decision if you want to forgive him or not.
Yeah, yeah. Forgiveness comes from within. You can't be fucking extorted into being like forgiving someone.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for giving away my daughter's friend's last chicken tender? Damn right. Don't touch my fucking chicken tender.
Touch the chicken tendies.
My husband, 41, and I, 40, have 5 daughters. Holy shit. Avery, Bella, Casey, Daria, and Emily. The 3 middle girls are good friends with an autistic girl, Jenny, who's regularly come over to play with them. We've also included Jenny in plenty of family outings, ranging from the beach to bowling, amusement parks. Jenny's mom has done the same for my girls, only she takes them with her one at a time as she's also autistic and not used to caring for multiple children since Jenny is an only child. We had Jenny over for a sleepover this weekend. Blah, 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 blah. God damn, I'm not reading this whole thing. Holy shit. Why are these people writing fucking 6 paragraphs? You're an asshole for writing this much. I can hear you typing.
So they gave away an autistic girl's chicken tendy.
I guess.
Did she notice? If she noticed, then you're an asshole. If she didn't notice, you're not.
Oh shit.
Well, she had a tantrum.
Yeah.
For real? She went
Full,
crazy?
she had a little bit of a meltdown.
Damn.
And save certain foods for last too. Must be an autistic thing. I think you're an asshole for saying must be an autistic thing. Yeah, yes, the asshole. Not only did you give someone's food away, but you also attribute to her saving food to her autism. As someone not on the spectrum, I saved bites of food for last because they look the best, and I save the best parts for last. Do better. So do I. I actually dissect food like a stoned toddler to ensure I can eat bits in order from least to most appetizing. I'm not autistic. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. Yes, you are. When I get a cheeseburger, I open it and I look to see where the pickle is. I will eat everything around the pickle, saving the pickle for the last bite. I'm not autistic either. I'm sorry. These comments are fucking fire, bro. All right. Yeah, you're the asshole because you not only gave someone's food away, but you attributed the fucking food thing to fucking autism. You asshole. People are people.
Chicken tender.
Literally in the fucking post she made said must be an autistic thing. God damn.
Yeah, she is an asshole.
Yeah, nah, you saying that hella harsh.
She said that with hate.
She did. She said that with anger. All right. Well, that was a lovely episode for an hour and 20 minutes.
It must be an autistic thing.
It must be an autistic thing, right? I super appreciate you coming back for another episode.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the listeners for hearing us out for another episode. I hope that everyone returns next week as planned. And I hope that everyone has a lovely week because everyone deserves greatness in this world.
You goddamn right.
Any final words?
Final words. I still need to take a shit.
All right, go do your paperwork. Have a good night, everyone. Peace out.